Hey guys, Josh with LinkSpider. So today we were out doing some video recording out at the test field, recording a couple of tutorials and such, and pulled the Mevo Core out, got it all set up, hit the power button to turn it on, and nothing. Oddly enough, all of the lights on the Mevo Core were on, which if you press this button, the lights illuminate, telling you how much power you have, and that's what it was showing. But when I pressed the button, it really didn't feel free. So I thought something was broken. I tried several things, could not make it work, and ended up scrapping that session. Took the camera back to the shop, and here's what I found out. And I wouldn't say that this is a design flaw, but it certainly is a weakness that you need to make yourself aware of. So this camera has 4 different quarter 20 threaded standard tripod sockets. The one you would typically use is the one on the bottom and not the one on the sides, because the camera doesn't allow for rotation. So these are only used for accessories, and pretty much same goes for the one on the top, unless you were wanting to hang it like this, or actually if you flip it upside down, it'll invert the video as well. So I say all that to say, what we do is we put an HDMI out monitor on. We've got a video screen here so that we can see what we're doing. It kind of makes it easier to make sure that you're in focus and recording things. And so what I found out was this arm was tightened way far too down. And it was a pretty heavy display, so I wanted to make sure it didn't move. And I had it leaned forward so that I could see it a little better outside. And here's what happened. This back, which is designed to be removable, if you have a Torx bit, is designed to be removable because the battery inside is replaceable. It freely disconnects. Previous Mevo cameras, those batteries were soldered in place, and you couldn't do that. So I say this is probably a different material. I think it's plastic. I don't know. I think it's plastic. If not plastic, very, very thin aluminum. And here's what happened. The more I tightened this back here, can't really get there, this piece right here buckled, and it pushed down on that button and made it impossible to release. So when I got back to the shop, the first thing I did is I took all this stuff. We use this mount right here to put an iPad so that we can use it as kind of a teleprompter just to keep track of my notes. And then of course this guy. So we took all that stuff off, and as soon as I took this guy off right here, I saw these lights go away. So immediately I pressed the button, and I could feel that the button was free. And of course I was able to turn it on. We went back to the field later, shot some video, and everything turned out okay. So it didn't cause permanent damage, but you need to be really careful that the back piece on this camera is flexible and could deform. So a little tip that I hope helps somebody. Kind of ruined a couple hours of our video session. Hopefully it doesn't ruin yours when you're out at the ball field.